exercise. Everybody close their eyes and think of a time that you said something embarrassing or hurtful or something that you think that you would get in trouble for. Now, you can open your eyes and think about, do you think that action is worth your college career being demolished, scholarships taken away, and being publicly shamed and bullied? Hi everybody, my name is Allison, Raible, and I'm a senior at Cape Fear Academy. I've been on social media for a while, and I've had a lot of experience with social media, being that I'm a young person during this social media revolution that we've had. Many of us are heading into college. Why is this important? Because many of us are heading into college, which is our prime time years, and we will make stupid decisions and say stupid things if we haven't already done so. Being our age and being in this generation is a lot to deal with. Things get videotaped, Snapchatted, Instagram Live posted, and all of this is permanently out there. We have to walk on ice, be careful what we say, and pay attention to who you go to with the party and who is there. So this brings me to my main point. What exactly is cancel culture? I'm sorry. Let's say someone finds a video of you saying like a racial slur or homophobic slur back in 2015 when you were 12 years old, and it gets posted all over social media. And nowadays, if that happens, you are what's called erased or canceled. I believe that nowadays, the society we have created off of social media is polarizing beliefs from cancel culture and is now doing more harm than good. So what exactly is cancel culture? Cancel culture is the idea of holding people accountable for their actions, and I'm sure many of us have seen it happen with different celebrities, and some for good and some for bad reason. So I wanted to do research that was pretty much credible, so I looked for Merriam-Webster definition of what exactly they thought cancel culture was, and they said, quote, to cancel someone, usually a celebrity or other well-known figure, means to stop giving support to the person. The act of canceling could entail boycotting an actress's movies or no longer reading or promoting writers' works. In other words, that means if you don't like someone, you don't have to listen to what they say. You don't have to watch their movies or listen to their songs. But that's originally what cancel culture was created off of, but it's definitely come to just more than that. Cancel culture has come to bullying, and specifically cyberbullying. The Me Too movement, cancel culture kind of like really took a boom during the Me Too movement when we had started calling out certain celebrities like Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson for being predators, and it started as a good reason. I think every, predator, murderer, rapist should be canceled. I don't deny that. However, in instances like this police science lecturer at UCLA, Lieutenant Colonel W. Ajax Paris, I feel the opposite. I looked up his news story on multiple different sites to make sure it was, a credible story, and I took evidence from Fire News, Fox News, and the College Fix, as well as the Washington Post. Paris was allegedly reading aloud MLK Jr.'s letter from Birmingham jail during a lecture, and unfortunately was not informed of the words he could not say, specifically the N-word. And there could be multiple explanations as to why Paris did say that word, but the last thing that he intended to do was hurt or offend anyone in his classroom. A student later complained on Twitter, and the school went into investigation. I do believe there should be consequences and apologies for saying mean and hurtful stuff like the N-word. But I think if someone makes a genuine apology, I don't think their career should be completely ruined, which is what cancel culture has been doing with everyone. But before I say anything else, I don't condone any white person saying the N-word. But I also think that if that person, has a genuine apology and never says it again, I think they are worth redemption. So then I read about Megan McArdle in the Washington Post. She's been a journalist for the last 20 years, and she came out with a story in 2020 about the problem with cancel culture. She states, that there are more deeper-rooted issues to cancel culture. Contrary to popular belief, McCardle writes, the cancelers aren't merely trying to expand the range of acceptable ideas so that it includes more marginalized voices. They are pressuring mainstream institutions which serve as society's idea curators to adopt a much more narrower definition of a reasonable opinion. Meaning, some believe that cancel culture has led to an overall groupthink, which is what we've previously learned about in class, where everybody has to think the same thing. Cancel culture is dividing society into two different groups, and not good ones. It's political ones. You're either on one side or you're on the other. You're not allowed to have your own opinion or be somewhat in the middle. You're pressured into being on one person's side. So I've come up with solutions. Maybe instead of cancel culture, make it something like accountability culture or compassionate culture. People's careers and lives should not be ruined over stupid things they said at the age 15, 30 years ago. Instead of canceling stupid things, how about we worry about what is truly worrisome, the predators online and social media like Michael Jackson and Bill Cosby, going after underage minors, kids like you and I. I also believe that the government or independent social media companies like Snapchat need to raise the age that you can manage your own social media account. I also think that we should make fair trials to anyone being canceled for certain things they said a while back. I don't know if anybody knows who Trisha Paytas is, but she's a very famous celebrity and she used a very hateful word back then. And it resurfaced and she was canceled, but she had a very genuine apology video and she came back from that. So that's what I believe we should be doing, is solving and accountability rather than just canceling as a whole. I think getting onto social media should be just as hard as getting a driver's license because you're risking your life either way. Cancel culture is, in my opinion, not good for society. So, here's my work